Hey guys, I don't have my microphone. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I'm heading out. I'm just checking out of my hotel. And tell me why I all through this one night stay I had here, I have just been guilty. I have just been feeling so guilty. Like mom guilt is almost killing me. So what happened? So the thing is that I had a program in the office, just like a conference sort of, just a one night stuff. We have the option to lodge, so it's about 1 hour 30 minutes from where I stay. So you have the option to either lodge or you could drive down after the meeting, you go back. But the program started around like 7 p.m. So I decided that okay, I was going to lodge. This same program happened last year, and I left my kids with a friend for a sleepover, and then I came with my husband. So this year it was the same plan, but somehow something happened last minute and I had to come alone. So I had plans for my kids to also go for a sleepover in a family they love. So just to remove the guilt from me, like I'm not coming with them, I just wanted to come with my husband just to have a night away from them, but eventually I had to come alone. Like my husband couldn't come with me, and I couldn't cancel on the room because the penalty for not staying in the room is that you get to pay, but it's free if you stay. But if you cancel, you have to pay. So I'm like, why should I cancel? I'll just come. I just thought, okay, it's just going to be a day off for me. I'm just going to have a chill time with my colleagues. And right from when my husband told me he wouldn't be able to come, I started feeling guilty. And again, I would have just last minute decided to come with my kids, but I couldn't drive. I can drive, but I didn't want to drive because I also have other colleagues going that will be driving from my town to the venue. So I'm like, why should I have to drive? So the family I had to go with, the person I had to go with his own family, his wife and kids. So there was not enough space in the vehicle, so only me went. So I didn't even take my kids. I just left them with their dad back home. And right from the beginning of the trip, I just started feeling guilty. Like, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to stay alone. I'm going to have a nice time alone, I just brushed it off, came, we're almost running late, went for the program. And when I just came back, I started feeling guilty. Like, first of all, the room was very big. It's so big. This is the room. It has double bed. One bed can fit my 3 kids. And it just wasted. Like, it increased the guilt in me. Like, look at it. Don't mind the roughness I'm packing. These are the 2 beds. I have enough space for the whole family to be here, but I'm alone. I slept alone. It was so quiet. I enjoyed myself. There was no noise. I had a very peaceful, sound sleep. The mattress was so fluffy. The pillow was so soft. It was quiet. So most times at night, when I have to tell the kids to go sleep, they usually don't like sleeping early. So telling them to go back to go and sleep, like they just start grumbling. They start fighting within themselves. One will come report the other. Mommy, this one did this to me. This one did this to me. This one did this. So I before I sleep, almost every night I have to scream. I have to like settle a quarrel, settle a fight, But last night was so serene. It was so quiet. It was so unusual. And then instead of me to relax and enjoy myself, I started feeling guilty. Like, I'm not being a mom right now. I'm like a single person. I cherished it, but somehow I missed it. Like, it's very unusual because my son will definitely come after saying good night, I love you. He will still come back like 2 times to either come and drink my water from my jug. He has his own water in his room, or just come to my room and just say, Mommy, I want to sleep in your room, or just something random. Each one of my 3 kids will definitely come for one thing or the other. And I usually watch movies to sleep. Like, when I want to sleep, I turn on the movie so that I can sleep off. So they hear the movie and they think I'm still awake. Meanwhile, I have started sleeping. And then they come in and wake me up. And then I find it hard to go back to sleep because I'm a very light sleeper. And once you wake me up, I'm done. Like the sleep just vanishes. So I've told them severally, if you hear the TV is still on, I am sleeping, please don't come in. We've said our good nights, don't come in. Tell me why I'm feeling guilty. I'm supposed to feel relaxed, feel happy that nobody disturbed my sleep, but I felt so guilty. And then this morning I woke up to have breakfast. Even though I have settled them, they know what they're going to take for breakfast. I mean, they're with their dad, like they can't go hungry. There's food, there's whatever they need. But I had to go downstairs to have my breakfast, and I was feeling guilty. Wait, I even skipped something. So when we just came into the hotel, I got to see that there's a pool. There's an indoor pool, and I saw kids with their parents. I'm like, God, my kids would have loved this. Like, even if I'm in the event, I could just leave them in the pool. They will be fine. But that was one guilt that hit me. So I had to go order food this morning. I had to go have breakfast downstairs, and the guilt in me didn't want to go downstairs to eat. I just felt, no, let me just eat in my room. But I just had to go downstairs, and only for me to go downstairs to the restaurant to eat my breakfast. And I saw like three families in the restaurant with their kids eating, jumping, the screamings, the tantrums, and I was just there alone, just looking at them and smiling. Like, I miss my kids. I really miss them. Even though they're just a whole lot of trouble, I miss them. I was once I was chatting with my friend back home. Like, this was happening. I'm feeling so guilty. She's like, you better enjoy yourself. You better enjoy yourself. These kids are fine. But I just felt somehow. I also talked to my sister. My sister was like, you better enjoy yourself. You better leave those kids. They're fine. If I have the opportunity, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm like, no, you will definitely feel guilty. But, well, it's just one night. It's just one night. So I'll find time. It's a nice hotel. It's a fine location. I don't know how much this room costs, but it's beautiful. It's something I could book for them. This is December, so I'm sure they'll soon be on holidays. I'll find time for us to come and spend, even if it's 2 nights, just to be here and enjoy ourselves in Winnipeg. So I'm packing now to go back home. We're leaving in like 30 minutes time. So, well, I look ready. I feel I'm just going to pack my things and go back to my house, back to my kids. The thing is just that when you just become a mom, like, nothing stops it. Like, nothing. Yeah, we always cherish to be alone. We always cherish that me time, but it's just in your DNA already. Once you have a kid, like, you just miss them. I miss them, honestly. Even though when I go back, like, I'll start screaming, I'll start settling fight, I'll go back to my normal life. But I rather have that than being alone. I rested well, honestly. I slept like a baby, and I woke up before 6 and I couldn't go back to sleep. I just started thinking of different things. I had a fresh mind. Like, I slept well. I woke up. I didn't have to rush to their room or to do this or to do that. Or one of them wake up early on a Sunday morning. Why are you waking up this early? You know. So I was alone. I brought out my jotter. I started jotting down things, chatting people I needed to keep in track with. Like, I achieved so much. This is like almost 10 a.m. and I know what I have achieved this morning. Not saying that I'm not going to achieve it with the kids, but it's going to take a longer time. Like, it's going to take a lot of interruptions. Like, I won't be able to do it straightforward. Like, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm going back home. So tell me, do you feel this kind of guilt? Like, it's a thing. It's actually a thing. Like, I hear people say it. I hear mom saying it, but I just feel what's there. Like, they'll be fine, knowing that they're fine. Not that they're hungry or they're not in a good place. I know they're in a very good place. So why should I feel guilty? But boy, I feel so guilty. Just one night. Especially when 2 of my colleagues came with their family. In fact, 3 of them came with their families. So it just made me feel bad. So if my husband had not cancelled last minute, I would have been able to plan to come with my 3 kids. But yeah, we'll be fine last. So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.